If you can spend $400 during an emergency, count yourself lucky, because most Americans can't. A recent survey by a market intelligence company is bad news for you. Here's why.
The United States, the land of enterprise, opportunities and freedom. But there may just be a flip side to it. Most Americans won't be able to cover a surprise expense of $400 without taking debt. This may come as a shock to the outside world, but it seems to be the new normal in the US. A survey by Morning Consult shows that only about a third of the US population will be able to meet this expense with their own money. For the vast majority, however, an emergency expense like a car repair or a routine medical checkup is another step towards bankruptcy. The survey is a clear indication that the savings cushion some households built up in the pandemic is fast eroding. This is more bad news for Americans who already reel under a heavy debt burden. For many Americans, taking debt to cover one expense also means not covering several others. The inability to pay isn't confined to the lowest income households. About 20% of Americans who earn between $50,000 and $100,000 said they can't cover a $400 expense with cash or credit. And you are wrong to think that emergency expenses are not that frequent. Over 40% of those surveyed said they meet an emergency expense at least once a month. The financial fragility of Americans is not going to end anytime soon. With a large section now drifting towards the gig economy, people will find it difficult to find a stable source of income. Add to it the high inflation and the threat of a recession later this year. Americans will feel the pinch in their pockets. Bureau Report, WION World is One.